Beep beep. My hat!
Alright, so again, I'm going to go with the round ones. He didn't tell me which one he wants, but I'm assuming it's the round. Alright. This is a very nice chrome-like finish on both of these grills. I like this one because it looks more like a Scout. And you have some options here. You can actually place these stickers on the body and make them look like lights. These are clear. I am going to be placing the stickers. And then this would just go over it. And then you have these here. I'm not sure if he's planning on putting any actual lights. Maybe I should do this instead. He's planning on putting some lights. I'll install these. These top ones go with this. That kind of looks like a Chevy. And this is the Scout. Well, it's not a Scout, but it looks like a Scout. These are the ones we're going for. So we're going to go with this one here. And I'm going to go ahead and put these. Alright, so we have that. And I just need to trim this. And again, you can use a file. So if you're a kid, definitely use a file or have an adult do this. Now I'm trying to go soft, and the reason why is I don't want this blade to fly and then hit that and break it. So I'm actually just shaving this little by little, these little pieces here. So I want them flush, so I'm just shaving a little bit of material, and then I'll just shave some more off. You don't have to remove all of the material in one pass, just shave it off little by little. Right, I'm going to go the other way. Go here, and there we go, and shave off some more, and we're going to shave off. There we go. Let's go to the other side. All right, and we keep going, and there we go. That is it. Shave some off there. Perfect. All right, so we have that. And as I said, we're going to be using the bottom ones. I'm just going to twist, twist, and they're off. Here we go. All right, do I need to trim anything? No, this is going to be behind, so it's not going to matter. Here are my stickers. He generally leaves clear windows, so I'm not going to put this back sticker on there. I'm going to put the lights, though. So here is the body. So the body is painted. It's actually a very beautiful blue color. Again, it's the PS30. This is the Tamiya paint. And what I have to do now is I have to remove the masking. So all of the masking tape. And this masking tape is actually very, very good. It is pre-cut. So it fits on there nicely. And you want to remove this before the paint dries too much. So here the paint has cured. There we go. And we just need the rear window. And the rear window. When you paint, do it in a well-ventilated area, such as outdoors. Also, make sure it's warm. So it's not cold, or else your paint's going to get runny and ugly. So here we go. The body's going to sit something like this. We're still going to need the mounts for the rear. But one of the things that you need to do is you need to remove the protective film. So there is a protective film on here. And going here on the fender is pretty easy. And then you just start peeling off, and you will notice the glossy finish. So if it looks dull, it's because of this protective film. There we go. Front. And I did mask the lights. That's why you see those two squares. And it comes off easily too. It masks incredibly well. So that is one thing I do like about Kyosho, that the masking tape that they provide for the bodies is great. It does a great job at keeping just nice, clean lines everywhere. Alright, so this is how this would go. This would just slip right in here in the pre-made holes, so everything's already pre-drilled. This would just go in there. Let's see. There we go. And that would be it. So that would fit just like that. And then these just go back here. So later on, my friend Rod wants to install a light. He will be able to put a light right in there, right in here. And then you can actually have headlights on here. He didn't tell me if he wanted them or not. I am going to go ahead and put the stickers. The part with the light is actually clear, which is pretty good. So all you need to do is just peel this off and avoid touching the part where the light goes, because you don't want your fingerprints there. But as you can see, it is clear. So even if he does install those lights, light will come through. But the nice thing about these stickers is that the lines for the headlights will show. So it'll look like an actual light from the era. There we go. So you can see they are clear. Now we're just going to remove the sticker from the other side. I'm going to go ahead and install those. I hope these are the ones he wants. If he wanted the other ones, well, too bad. He's going to have to remove these. But this is way better. I mean, it's going to look like a Scout. For those of you that are a little too young or don't know what a Scout is an international vehicle. So International Harvester used to make their own vehicles. And they had their off-road vehicle. You could call it SUV. We would call it an SUV now. And this is what it looked like back then. Let's see. I don't know if he wants these or not, but I'm going to go ahead and place them. And I am going to have to make the holes. That's alright. they look kind of cool. If he doesn't want them, we'll just end up taking them off. One thing that I do appreciate about Kyosho here with the stickers is that they are pre-cut. And the reason why is I hate cutting stickers. I strongly dislike cutting stickers. And other brands, you have to trim them. Associated, Techno, all of those brands, you have to trim. But not in this Kyosho. Alright, actually, it looks pretty good. That looks really good. This is for the rear. I really don't know if he wants this or not. So I am going to go ahead and just leave this off, and I'm not going to place that. And I mean, you can also put this one back here, but again, I don't know if he wants to cover up the window. So right now, I'm actually going to go ahead and install this. Oops. There we go. And one of the things to note is the way I'm installing the grill. If you pay attention to this top, this is the smooth area. The bottom, this is where I trimmed off. So I want those on the bottom so I can't see them. That is it. And now these things will just clip on. They'll just slide on through the rear. Back here. And Kyosho does provide a screw to hold that together. That way it doesn't fall out. Right, and that is it. Things to note. See that little trimmed part over here, right over here? This keys in right in there. And then this just slides in here. So this will key in there, this will slide, and that is it. It will just be like that. And I'm going to remove these. These are little tiny screws. Do not lose them. And I'm going to use the large ones to hold that. And you're going to need your 2mm driver. Let me turn the blade, just in case actually I don't need it. There we go. And this will go in here. Now, notice that the chrome is facing my mat. That's so I don't scratch it. Do not put that chrome surface on the ground, on your table. You're going to scratch up the chrome. So you have such a nice looking front grille for your vehicle. Don't mess it up. Alright. Now we just need to tighten the other one. And that is that. That actually looks really good. See that? Oh, that looks really nice. Looks nicer in person, to be honest, than in the camera. But those stickers really make them look like true headlights. I hope he puts actual LEDs in there and makes them light up. And I hope those are the lights he wanted. I mean, those are the ones I like, but just because I like them doesn't mean he's going to like them. But alright, let's see. So that being said, now we can move on to the windshield. Let's see, so the windshield. Alright, so this is going to go on top. So I'm going to be removing this one that says Kyosho. That's the one that goes on the very top. This is the top of the frame. This is not cooperating. No. I'm removing part of the paper. There we go. what? Since I'm only working on the body, let's get that out of the way. Alright, so let's finish up the rest of the frame. And it should be, let's see, should be this one here. That's not it. It's the straight ones. Alright, so these here. These will go here. All right, so here it's really just about sticker, and when you apply the pressure, you want to start at one end. So say you start in the middle, work your way out. That's what I like doing on those longer ones. On the smaller ones, you don't really have to do that. You can start off at one end and then just move it. Just kind of go down, push the air out. That's really all you have to do. And if you're wondering where the stickers go, you have them here on page 37. So on page 37 is where the stickers go. All right, so that's what I'm working on right now. So I'm just going to leave this here so you can view. Actually, I don't think you can really view. Let's match the light. Somewhat here. That's not helping. Alright, well, definitely need more light. Here we go. But those are the stickers. So now I need to take this one out. Do the other side. So on these thinner ones, I just apply them on one end and then I just start pressing them out. That way I don't get any air bubbles. And that's it. Now, the bottom trim is actually two pieces. It's these two. Why two pieces, I have no idea. They could have just done one piece and that would have been fine. Probably. Then again, keep in mind that stickers, these do stretch, so that's probably why. Then you can control the fit. If that's the reason, then, well done, Kyosho. Once in a while you will get these stickers that are either too big or too small, and the problem when they're too short is you can stretch them out a bit, but sometimes they expand. They contract, so then they get short. That looks pretty good. So far this is what it looks like. And I'm just going to do the sticker on the other side. Alright. Excited. This is awesome. Once you know you're getting close to finishing, it's a good feeling. Although it depends on what you're building, because sometimes the closer you get to the end, the longer it feels like it's taking, or it will take. Alright, there we go. And that is what it looks like. There's the front end. These headlights look amazing. They look way better in person. Alright, now we'll do one of the windows. So for the windows, if you look at these trims, this is what we're doing. We are doing this trim here. So depending on which side you're doing, you're either going to be working with 37 or 38 for that little piece there. It appears to be, oh wait, let's see, 30. Here it says 37. Oh, 28, so I guess it's this. 30. I apologize, 37, 38, that's for the rear window. I don't want to do the rear window, I want to do the side windows. So let's do 28. actually do 27 and 32. So 32, sticker 32 is going to be the right window, this little area here. And so this one, I'm actually, because of the sharp angle on the bottom, I'm going to apply the bottom first. And there we go. So once it moved, once I can somewhat set it down in the correct location, there we go. Perfect. And that is it. Alright, so again, this is 32. We're working on the right window. Now we're going to go to the left window, and we're going to apply 27. So 27 sticker we want on this other side. And again, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to start at the bottom. I'm going to work my way up. There we go. All right. Perfect. Once you apply the stickers, make sure your paint is dry because you're going to be touching the body from the inside and you don't want to fingerprint it. There we go. So that is it. And now, let's see, where is the next one? So 31 and 36, those are going to be the top ones. So let's go ahead and look for, where's 31? Here's 31. 31 will be the top. And here, I'm just going to start it here. Go. Perfect. And keep going. And keep going. There we go. Alright. And now we need the back part, which is 28. So 28 is the left window, back section. And this one, I'll actually start on the top because that's the segments that I've already worked with. I'm going to place it here and don't want to drop it yet. I guess I can flip it to the right. And we will take 33. I should have done this last time. Oh well. Yeah, let me do that top trim first. It's easier to do the top trim. So 36. So take 36 to the top portion. Go. Good. And now, do this portion. Alright. There it is. Alright, we're almost finished with the trim. Now we just need these long ones. So you're going to be working with 30 and 35. Here we go. Alright. Start at one end. this side. That's it. So the trims are complete for the front and the two side windows. I'm going to do the trim for the rear. I don't know really if he's going to be using the full sticker or not, but I will go ahead and just use these. So 38 will be my right side. And you can tell because of the sharp angle. So the sharp angle goes on the bottom. So the more acute angle, that goes on the bottom. They're both acute, but one of them more than the other. And that is that. So there's that side. Go ahead and place the other side. And I do like starting here from the bottom because it has the sharper angle. That's the side I like lining up first. Alright. There we go. I can release. That is it. So I've got both pieces on there. Now I just need the top and bottom trim. The bottom trim is the longer one. So you are looking at number 40. And again, I'm going to start here. Right, and there's the bottom. I just need the top, and it'll be complete. And perfect. There we go. That is it. Now I can add the other stickers. I don't know if he wants them though, the Rampage stickers. Possibly. They look pretty good. I'm going to say he does want them. Rod, you want the Rampage stickers, so I'm going to put them on. Alright, so this is going to be, so 42 will be your left side. Oh dear. Let's go the other way. Alright, we'll fix that shortly. And let's see the height. So it goes, almost touches the top body line. Almost touches the top body line. Let's see, there's two. P goes right after the door. Perfect. So I'm going to apply the sticker and then I'm going to tell you what to use as a guide when applying it. here we go. All right, good. So when you apply the sticker, it's easier to line up the P. The P is going to be very close to the door, to this line right here between the door and the cab. The other thing too is this body line down here, the O and the R are very close to it. So just use this line to align the P. I'm actually going through about halfway into the M. And then just kind of gauge where the R goes. It's just below that line. And then just apply pressure. When you sticker this portion over here, make sure you wedge it in first and then glue everything, because there's a dip in here. There's a little channel. You want to make sure you get the sticker in there. If not, this is going to pop out. You're going to get dirt and the sticker's going to start falling out. And then just work your way out to try to get all the bubbles out. All right. Let's go ahead and do the other side. Also, when you're removing the sticker, be careful. As you saw, I accidentally cut the R. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go slowly. And I'm actually going to go down and up. And then with the P, go up, down. And there we go. That's it. And for the sticker on the other sides, there's no image there. And neither does the box. The box does not have an image either. But if you recall from this other side, you know that the O is before this line here, so that's where I want the E to end up. So I'm going to use the R to line this up. Actually, that was pretty good. So I'm going to apply pressure there. So the W is going to be right here on the door. And continue. And then wedge this in. The L is going to be right there. So you could use the L to line it up to this line, just the outer edge of the L. And then just keep going. And that is it. So Rampage, Outlaw, Rampage. That's how the stickers are going to look. This thing is looking really, really good. I don't know about the top one. I'm not going to use the top one. If he wants to use the top one, he can install it. As well as the Kyosho. Not sure I want the Kyosho there. But we'll see what he wants. We'll leave it to him. And over here, the only thing that we have left are the tail lights. So the tail lights are going to go in the rear. And there's no actual marking for the tail lights here in the rear section. But based on the drawing, they go somewhere in the middle. Alright, so somewhere in the middle. So 9 will be your left tail light. And when I say somewhere in the middle, I mean between those two holes. See, there's two holes there. It goes somewhere in between those two. So I'm just going to line it up with this edge. And that's it. So that's the tail lights. And I'm finished with the stickers. I don't know if he's going to be using those, so I'm just going to save them for him. And that's all. So now I can go ahead and take all the contents out of bag 6. Alright, so we have body clips and washers. Washers you're going to be placing on the body post. Alright, this is the hardware for this side. These are for the wheels. I'm going to save these. I don't want them yet. Just want to finish up the body. And this is it for the body, really. Alright, that goes there. This goes here. Alright, so you have this H piece here. It says Kyosho. So because it says Kyosho, it's going to go like this. Kyosho goes up. The other thing too that you can use is you can use the holes on the body to guess where everything's going to go. Now you also have these little components here. This here is going to be coming off. But that is also going to be on page 37, so you're going to have this page here. And you will be removing these little pieces of plastic here. So right there. Just remove those on both. And this, you will have to separate the two. It's just this little center portion. And that is it. So the way this works is the following. You have this Kyosho piece right here. Well, you have these two, and these are supposed to fit right in there. So you see that little cutout. Let me use the roof. That little cutout. And this flat area, this is going to sit right in here. And you actually want them, let's see. Does the outer or inner? It does not say. But this is going to be here. So this will go, let me just show you real quick. So I'm going to flip this. This is going to go in here. In the body. So these have to go, these have to go in this hole, and they have to key in here. So you can actually just present it here and see which one you need for the left or the right. They actually go out, so just make sure you line them so that these go out, and that is it. So go in like this. And you're just going to need a screw, and this is going to screw from the top downward. And these screws are going to be these over here. And you will need a 2mm driver. So 2mm driver, actually no, it's these over here. Oh, I apologize. They go down up. So you're going to start here, and then this is going to go in there. And that is it. Just like that. Right. And again, do not over tighten. This is all plastic. And you don't have to do this on the body. I'm just finding it easier because the body kind of holds them for me. Based on what I'm seeing now, those clips are actually to hold these bars on, little roll bars. I'll show you what I mean shortly. All right, perfect. So that is going to sit there. These are going to sit in the rear. So these here, let's see. Okay, this should go here. And then there's going to be a screw that's going to go in through here. And based on the picture, flat portion goes down. And you want to be looking at page 38. So it looks like this. This is the bottom side, this is the top. Therefore, that, see, bottom, top, they're going to go this way. So let me just place them like this. So grab them like this, and that's how they're going to attach to the body. If you flip them, you will notice, because these actually, the body actually clips on to the cage on the chassis. So you will figure it out. Just snug, do not over tighten, there's no need to over tighten. There we go. These screws. So here's a little top view. Lexine is very flexible. Don't worry, it's not going to break. Well, I mean, once you start bashing it, it'll break, but it's not going to break the way I'm holding it. Go. So it's snug, but not overly tight. And there we go. I'm going to move it this way. Alright. And that is that. Alright. Let me go ahead and use these. Apparently I do need these. These go over here. This is all the wheels. Wait a minute. Let me just double check. That's what you're telling me to do. Yeah, these clips go in there. Alright, so if you go back to page 37, the O-rings go here. So you have those little rubber O-rings. They go here, and then you just simply insert a body clip that was provided in there, and that's what's going to hold it onto the body. So let's go ahead and do all four. There we go. There we go. That's it. This is on. This is secure. Grab the chassis. And let's see how this works. Alright. Oh, I'm going to make the holes here. So place the stick or accidentally cut up the holes. Now, if you just kind of press down from the top, you'll be able to see, and it's just right in here. Or you can always go from the bottom up. You can always just flip it and you know where it is. I actually prefer to go top down. There we go. All right. So let's see. It's the antenna tube. Just going to place that back here. Actually, I'm just going to remove this. I'm going to need to have this antenna tube. Alright. That is it. And then this will just go back here. So you have these two right here on the chassis. And this will just clip on. And it will clip on to the very bottom. Let me just flip this so you can see. So it'll clip onto this one, right here, and this one. Let's push the body in. I don't have body clips. I did not see body clips in this kit, so you're going to have to use your own body clips. Let's go ahead and fit this on. Wait, are those the correct ones? Have to be. It's anything that fits. Yep, that is the correct one. Perfect. Okay, it just needs a little more force as it's too nice. There we go. And, oh, don't forget to do these. I forgot to do these. So these here are going to clip from the bottom up, just like this. That is it. Alright, perfect. There we go. Alright, so make sure you attach these. Let me work on the right rear fender. So again, the lower one goes on the very bottom. And then the second one goes second from the top down, and that is it. Body is mounted. Wow, this looks good. This looks really good. We are almost finished. Now we just need to do. Oh, you know what? It does have the body clips. They're holding the shafts here for the wheels. That's the reason why I did not see them. So right here, those are your body clips. Remember in the beginning I mentioned it, but then I completely forgot. But anyway, there we go. So we're opening up the last bag. Now these come with plastic hexes. You may want to go to aluminum depending on how much power you're going to be running. If it's just 2S, these plastic ones are going to be fine. But what you want to do here, well, now that I have the body clip, I can attach it. Where the body isn't floating about. Here we go. Alright, so we're just going to place that one there. I'll turn this over on the side. Great. Now, these tires here, these are non-directional, so it doesn't matter. And you can tell based on the tread pattern, this is going this way, this is going the opposite. So it doesn't matter if I place them on the right side or the rear side. I actually really like the way they feel. I mean, they're a little hard, but the actual rubber compound, this would be very good. Actually, not for dirt. This would be great for asphalt. I wonder why they would use this compound. Yeah, this feels great for asphalt, actually. Dirt, not so much. The foam inside is too hard. But they are bead lock, so they do lock. Just remove these. This should come out. And then you can replace the foam inside. There we go. All right. So these, you can go either way. But the first thing you want to do is the little pin. You want to have the vehicle this way. That way you can slide the pin in and it doesn't slide out. Once the pin is there, take your hex, make sure you line it up with one of those things. Now this one here has a cross. Usually you just get two, just a line. So this one doesn't matter. Just drop it in and it should seat flush. And that is all you do. Now you can just set your wheel on top. And you grab your nut driver, so you're going to need a 7mm, should be 7mm, yep, 7mm. Grab the wheel, by the tires, just hold on to the tire, and then just tighten, do not over tighten. If you start running more power on this other than just a brushed 2S system, replace the nuts with serrated. These are not serrated nuts, so they tend to come loose. Although the nylon seems to be pretty good on them. Right, front we do the same thing, and we just place the hex, make sure it seats perfect, and then just slide the wheel on. Make sure that seat's perfect. There we go. And just apply this. Actually, you can always turn the wheel and hold the driver. It's up to you. Right, because the driver's going right to tighten, so you can turn the wheel left. It's the same thing, right? You're going this way, or if you're going that way. The driver's going right in relationship to the wheel, and the wheel is going left in relationship to the driver. All right, here we go. So now, all that we have to do is flip it and do the other side. So just remove these little protector caps. You don't need them. Alright, so the caps are off. And now I'm going to remove the body clips so I can install them. Perfect. And we'll take this, and I guess we'll go rear to front on this one. Rear to front. There we go. And we're just going to grab the wheels. And these wheels here that are on the back, those are actual tire and wheels that you can use. Oh, I almost missed the important step here. So again, place the pin, drop the hex, pin, hex, there we go. And that. Perfect. All right. All right, last wheel. And we are complete. The only thing this needs is just those wires to be elongated from the motor to the electronic speed control, so the ESC, and just the receiver, which my Betty Rod didn't provide. But as far as the build of the vehicle, this is it. So that's the side view. We'll go front view. Oh, it looks awesome. Man, those headlights are just such good looking headlights. Other side, so now you're looking at the left. Rear view. Such a beautiful truck. Here. And there. So again, if you're a newbie, hopefully this video helped you out. The manual, I think, is somewhat painful to use. I don't like the manual here. It does have the entire breakdown, but since the chassis is already built, you just need to know where the bags go, and it doesn't really offer much. So you're going to have to just look at the bags and try to see where they go, and then look for that page in the manual. Let's look at the rear suspension. Oh, that's pretty good. Wow, that's a lot of articulation. That's really good. Well, the front's independent. Let's test the front. But if you have more experience, it'll be easier because you'll be able to look at the bags and be able to tell. If you're going to crawl, I would probably get rid of the front sway bar. If you're going to use this as maybe a desert racer, then leave the sway bar on. But if you're planning on crawling, take that sway bar off. So you have to hold the tire. So you'd get a lot more articulation if you remove the sway bar. Anyway, other than that, the suspension feels good. Alright, that is it. So this concludes our Kyosho Outlaw Rampage. So definitely get an Outlaw. If you're looking into something that is scale, I mean, this is such a beautiful looking truck. I mean, definitely consider one of these if you're looking, even if it's just for show. This aluminum skid plate is beautiful. Remember, it does come with the plastic ones, but here it is. So if you have any questions, any suggestions, go ahead and drop them in the comments. These videos, I go through it and I try figuring everything out. As you would, except for you don't have to wait for everything. You can just kind of look at what I did, if I made any mistakes, and then fix them. I am going to have one last one, though, with my thoughts on the build process.